Yeah, beautiful people, it's another time in the city of Lagos, Nigeria, and it's your favorite TV program, National News. And of course, my name is David O'Malley, and on the program today, we're going to interview a female technician. Of course, you know how she has survived in the automotive industry. In fact, what even interests her to go into the industry, you know, so much more about her family background, and so much more about so that's what we're going to, you know, having a knowledge about it in the interview. So let's welcome our beautiful and amazing, pretty auto technician. You know, some people say that it's a dirty job, and you know the kind of ladies nowadays makeup, IE, but like she's into this kind of dirty job, like people say. But of course, she's going to, you know, educate us on what's especially that dirty part of the job. So, a warm welcome to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, so my greatest pleasure to meet you today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I would like to meet you.
Okay, my name is Oluwaseun George.
Okay, your name is Oluwaseun. So from where? Like from which state?
I'm from Lagos State.
Where to be precise in Lagos?
Lagos mainland.
Okay, Lagos.
Yes.
Okay, very well then. So I would like to know much more about you. Like, are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
Okay, very well then. But just before that, you're from Lagos. Just tell us a brief background about yourself.
Okay, I was born in Port Harcourt. I was actually born in Port Harcourt. Grew up in Port Harcourt. I had my education in mostly in the East.
Okay.
Before I got married, I moved over to Lagos.
Okay, you said that you school in the East.
Yes.
Yeah, which primary school is that? In secondary school?
Wow. My primary school was Air Force Primary School,
Okay.
NAV Station.
Can you remember the year?
Oh, that should be like 1986
Okay.
to 1986 to 19.
Okay, there about
19
Okay, so how about the
in a
secondary
long
school?
time. Secondary school was 1991
Okay.
to 1999.
Okay. Well, so
Would that be right?
thereafter you proceed to
Yeah.
higher institution. So
Yes.
what higher institution is that?
I did my OND at River State Polytechnic, Bori. Then I went for my HND at Management and Technology, Enugu.
Very well. What year is that thereabout?
Okay, I did my OND between 2001, 2002 precisely, because I did prelim. So I was in 2001. 2001 I was doing my prelim, but OND proper was 2002 to 2004. Then I went back for HND in 2007, between 2007 and 2009.
Okay, so immediately after military institution, you got from married like that.
I went for service. After service, I got married. I worked for a while, not up to 2 years, when I got married. Yeah.
Okay, to like children.
No, just one.
Very well. So what's the name of your husband? Perhaps you want to know that.
Oluwaseun.
Very well. Then a little bit about it. Yeah, we are very good. So let's actually delve into what you're doing right now, which is the automobile industry.
Okay.
So, but you stated that you studied automotive kind of course in school.
Yeah.
Yes. So maybe after that, can you please tell us about
Okay, I actually studied mechanical engineering for my OND and HND. And immediately after my service year, I was looking for a job in the industry, in the automotive industry. I was lucky to attend an interview. I was called for an interview. But the challenge I had then was that I did not have experience. There was no experience on the job. So I did well for the interview. It was an oral interview and also a written interview. The interview went well, but there was no experience. And so at that stage, they just dropped me, and it was really disappointing. So I had to go back, still looking for a job. I couldn't get a job in automotive industry. So I had to do some other jobs. I did an administrative job. I also worked with an insurance company for a while, going out to sell insurance policy and all of that, more of marketing. And I wasn't totally, like I was not satisfied.
Right.
I was not happy. So just go out, do insurance, that wasn't what I wanted to do. So it wasn't fulfilling to me. So deep down inside, I still wanted to come back to the automotive industry. I still longed to come back to the automotive industry. Um, what I'm saying that took a very long time because I left school in 2009. I started 2010. So it was between, it took like 6 years before I could find my way back into the automotive industry. And what happened was that there was a period of my life that everything was just like it was upside down, and I was really frustrated. But somebody sent a clip to me. There was a video clip I watched about a lady mechanic, and it really inspired me. And I was like, wow, I can still go back. I can still do this thing. So I started following up on female mechanics online. I would like to see their work, see what they are doing, see how they are carrying out their job. Even just looking at them got me inspired. And in December 2018, somebody told me about this place, about Menis Auto Care, about my boss, engineer Ujuwa, and that she has passion for training ladies and all of that. So I met with her on the 31st of December 2018. And when I met her, at that point in time, I just wanted to just have experience. So I wasn't even looking for money. I just wanted to have experience. So I met her. My hope was that, okay, she was going to let me come and do an internship for free, just to gather the experience. So I met her, I spoke with her, and she was like, do you want to work in the front office or in the garage? And I told her, no, I want to be in the garage because I want to really get into it. And so that was just it. And she was like, okay, when we resume in January, we expect that you resume with us and all of that. And that was just like the best moment of my life. And so in January 2019, I started working here as a technician. First of all as a trainee, then later on I started working as a technician.
So that means you started like officially 2019?
Yes, 2019.
So that is like 2 years down the line.
1 year. A year and like 1 month.
So how has the experience been so far?
It's been wonderful, it's been amazing. There's nothing compared to it. If you don't have the experience, you don't have it. It's been everything. In fact, it's been wonderful.
Okay, well, very good, very good. So you said the lady mechanic put you through. So
yes.
Apart from receiving lectures from her being in the garage and stuff like that, have you ever gone for any training outside of this place that helped you?
No, I've not gone for training in automobile outside this place. This is where I've learned, apart from what I was taught in school, because I did automobile option. So apart from what I was taught in school, this is where I've gotten field experience, hands-on experience, and all of that.
Okay. And now it's 2020, right?
Yes.
Okay, like I want to get something clear. You said that you started as you were trained here, right? You were trained here,
yes.
And if I'm not mistaken, you're now a staff training people, right?
Yes.
Well, that's really amazing. So, like, how many people have you trained? This is especially female ones.
Okay, let me just break it down. When I started as an intern. I was still under training. I had people that I had to report to, and they give me tasks to carry out, and I do them and I report back to them. And along the line, maybe because of my dedication, maybe there was something she saw in me. Okay, she now said, okay, you're going to be like a supervisor.
Wow.
So I started supervising even when we started the training for the girls. So I was more like a supervisor. We were still training together, but I was the supervisor. Then along the line, I said, okay, I'm going to be the operations manager.
Wow.
And so I now have to manage everything together. So
I guess so, but that has been the grace of God.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
So, but this industry is like a male-dominated industry.
Okay.
Don't you see the male counterpart as a threat?
Not really. Like, apart from some people that may not really want to collaborate with females, to work with females, I don't see it as a threat. Although there were times when it wasn't, I won't say it has just been smooth all through. There were times when I had to, let me say, there were contentions with some set of people that believe that, oh, you're a lady, or maybe you're just coming into this industry. I've been here for 8 years, so you can't tell me what to do. Sometimes they try to confuse you, but just the grace of God and you knowing what you want to do. Like when I started, what I do is that whatever we go through during the day, at night I'll try to read about it. I try to go back and study and okay, this is how it is. I try to break it down myself at night. So when I come back the next morning, if maybe I asked a question and the answer I got was different, I'll try to challenge the person the next day that, but you said this, but this is what it is. Then now, okay, now I discover that, okay, you really know what you're saying. So it's not really like a threat. I just feel it's like it's just, to me it's normal. To me it's normal. Yeah.
Okay. I said something earlier in my intro. That is about people seeing this job as a dirty job. Yeah, ladies of nowadays they like makeup, putting on the eye ears and stuff like that. Yeah, of course you're going to be under the can. Your clothes going to be dirty. Some ladies will be like, how do you want to address that kind of mentality?
If you're not in the industry, you might be thinking like that, but anyway, here and again, too, you have to work on your workspace. It mustn't be very dirty for you to work on.
Okay.
You mustn't spill oil on the floor. In fact, it's not right for you to spill oil on the floor. So people just have that mentality, maybe because of roadside mechanics that they see, and that first thing that comes to mind is mechanics are dirty. But it doesn't have to be like that. It doesn't have to be like that. Like, you can see most of the ladies here. We don't look like roadside.
Okay. I would like, I would like to go back to your family a bit.
Oh, okay.
And your work related. Understand? This work, if as I'm looking at things inside this industry, it's going to be kind of engaging.
Yes.
Take so much of your time. And so,
Yeah.
how has it been managing life and your work life together?
Because it all has to do with understanding. Like my husband understands the job I do. Even before I started working as a mechanic professionally, he has always been giving me that encouragement.
Does he even give you any kind of social life to flex?
I don't have social life to flex.
Wow, like you don't go to party and flex?
No, I work on Saturdays, so
Wow.
I work on Saturdays as well. So I don't really have that time. I don't have that time. Funny enough, I only have Sundays, Saturdays if we don't work late. If I'm lucky, we don't work late. Otherwise, Saturdays are busy. A very busy day for me as well. So I only have Sunday afternoon to rest.
Okay, so and you're not looking that maybe in the next 5 years, maybe with the use of technologies and some new introductions into the industry, it will help at least to a level, reduce the stress, the working hours in the industry. So,
yes, technology is really improving. Technology has made a lot of things easy. Before now, there are a lot of jobs that you must do with your hands. You do it in a primitive way. But with technology, it makes everything easy. You just need to know what you want to do and how to do it. We have tools, we have machines that makes it very easy. That can just lift the cars up and you just work on that. You don't have to keep jacking and all of that. A lot of technological
aspects of it. Okay. Well, I have a quick one also. You just said there are some work that you have to do with your hands. And there are some where the machine is going to help you to pull out the car. You understand? I'm very sure. Let me just use as an example the media industry. You have those that want to be a journalist, those that want to be a broadcaster, news editor, and reporter. So in this industry, are there departments?
Yeah, we have the electrical people. We have people in electrical. In automobile, like here, we have somebody that specializes in quick service. We have people that do that, engine service. We have people that are into tires, suspension, alignment, rebalancing and alignment. So we have different departments, even though it's still under automotive.
Okay, so for you now, like you're generalizing yourself, like you can do everything.
I have the knowledge of everything, but I would say I specialize in assessment, vehicle assessment, auto diagnostics and quick service. Those are the ones I can just do because I really don't have that time because of what I do now. I'm more like a supervisor. I'm supervising people and managing people, and so I really don't have that time to do that. But what I do is that if a car comes in, we'll quickly assess the vehicle based on what the customer has complained about. So we assess, we run auto diagnostic scan on the vehicle. Then from the scan report, you get some codes. So we'll try to decode those codes. Based on what the codes we've gotten and the physical assessment, what we've seen on the car, we'll be able to conclude that, okay, this is where the problem is from. This is what we need to do to fix it.
Very good. Now, so let's digress a bit into government policy for the industry. I wouldn't say the government are not doing their best, but of course we also still need them to do more. So what has been the government impact on the industry?
Now it's going to be difficult. So.
Okay, but nevertheless, everything's still going to be fine. So, speaking about training, are you looking forward to train more female to come into the industry?
Yes. There's a program my boss is organizing with Nigerian Institute of Mechanical Engineers. I believe it's sponsored also by Royal Academy of Engineering for training female engineers. Even for not just female alone, for young engineers, because one of her advocacy goals is about bridging the gap, bridging the gender gap, because she noticed that there's this skill shortage. She's trying to get students from tertiary institutions, even lower than that, students in secondary school, yes, trying to introduce them to these trade subjects, trying to give them that exposure of these technical subjects and the opportunities that lies in going into technical fields. So she's really working on that, and we hope to train more females in the nearest future.
Okay, very good. So, like from what you've said, in line with your board's vision, is to catch people young,
yes,
especially the female ones, to come into the industry. I guess that means they're going to introduce something of the automobile industry into the school curriculum.
Another very important thing is that we notice that when people go for youth service, especially core members that study the mechanical engineering, they end up going to teach maybe English, teach mathematics. They don't have the opportunity to teach what they actually study, to actually practice. And okay, when they are through with their service here, sometimes it's difficult to get jobs in that field, just like I experienced myself. So what she's doing is like, she's trying to see a situation where core members that actually studied mechanical engineering can teach part of those trade subjects to the younger ones. So thereby helping them to still stay focused, to still stay in line. And when they also pass out, there's an opportunity for them to come into the industry as well.
Okay, so now I would like to ask you this question. For those that want to come into the industry, most especially the female ones, what would be a word for them?
I like them to stay focused. I tell them to stay focused. If you have the passion for it, you can do it. Stay focused, look for the opportunity. It may not present itself very easy to you, it may not be in front of you, but if you really want it, you go for it, you'll find it.
Okay, very good. So it's a beautiful one right there. Of course, we've heard a lot from her. She educated us about the automobile industry in a bit. And of course, I personally have learned one or two things, I really must say. And for those of you who are watching this video right now, thinking that you want to go into the automobile industry, trust me, it's a good place for you to be, you understand, like she stated, right? Don't think maybe it's this kind of dirty job that when I go into it, I'll be stained. Yeah, she kind of, paint a picture that maybe in the next 3 or 4 years, there will be kind of social life for you to, and of course, with the use of technology, this industry promises to be in a better place. So, and my name still remains David Okwemi. And of course, join us on our platform www.natannewsonline.com.ng. Bye for now.